This is ABC 12 News at 5.
We are going to decide this election, and it's an important moment where the more people that get out and vote and get their votes in early, the better.
Governor Gretchen Whitmer speaking one-on-one with ABC 12 about all of the things that are happening right here in our state, especially with the election as we come upon one of the most anticipated elections in U.S. history, and COVID-19 cases are spreading at a higher rate than they have in months.
Those topics at the top of the list for Governor Gretchen Whitmer during a stop in mid-Michigan today. She is on the campaign trail, stumping to turn the state's legislature blue.
Our Ann Brett sat down with her one-on-one today. New at 5, the governor says changing the party breakdown in Lansing could make a difference in keeping Michiganders safe.
I think it's really important that people know you can vote today. And we're encouraging people to cast that vote before November 3rd if they can.
A push today from Governor Gretchen Whitmer to make your voice heard in the November election. We caught up with her in Clio as she stumped for State Representative Cheryl Kennedy. The governor says adding Democrats like Kennedy would help her efforts managing health requirements during the now third surge of the coronavirus pandemic.
Clearly, from day one, the work that we have done has saved thousands of lives. Studies have shown that. I also have been battling our legislature. The Republicans in the legislature have been suing to take away my powers that I've used that have saved lives.
The governor also mentioning the impact the Michigan Supreme Court's decision has had. She says they're taking away her powers only confused Michiganders.
Some people are under the impression they don't have to wear a mask anymore. That's actually not the case.
Governor Whitmer pointing to the state health department's separate orders under the public health code, which require Michiganders to mask up and has restrictions on gatherings. With now limited powers, this is the tool she says she's using to help stop the spread of the virus.
If we were able to push our curve down dramatically this spring and summer, we need to harness that same energy and do it, continue to do it. We're making advancements in vaccines and therapeutics. I mean, there is going to be light at the end of the tunnel. But right now, COVID-19 is still a very real threat to us all.
Finally, she adds she understands people are tired and frustrated of the pandemic and of politics, but asks you don't let your guard down now.
That's where we could get into a real danger zone and have to take steps backward, and I know no one wants that to happen.
In Clio, Ann Perrette, ABC 12 News.
Thanks, Ann. Last week, we told you about a group of Republican representatives in the state House that were releasing a COVID-19 response plan. This news comes after the state Supreme Court struck down some of Governor Whitmer's emergency powers. The plan establishes benchmarks that would trigger actions on whether to tighten or loosen restrictions. Data used on those decisions is gathered on a county level. Case rate, positivity rate, hospital capacity, PPE supply, and ability to test for COVID-19 would all factor in. And you can read this plan online right now at abc12.com.